Hey, for some reason, I missed an entire chapter, so I'm going to read it now. Chapter 37 Martok. Martok thought for sure he was actually dead. He saw everybody walking around and talking to the wizard, but he didn't believe it. He was certain it was false, but at the same time, he couldn't be sure. Although, if it was a creation of his desire, wouldn't he be sitting on a throne made of pillows, eating red grapes and drinking wine, with girls of every shape and size and color all around him, feeding his every need? He blinked for a second, just to make sure. He smiled. Reynold looked him in the eye. Martok's lord was smiling like the drunk 16-year-old he'd been the night they first met. Martok remembered his station and set to attention with military precision. Reynold laughed and waved him off. The dumb rich kid reached all the way up and embraced him with all his strength. Martok eased and held Lord Reynold to his chest. Reynold whispered in his ear, "I don't know how that little runt did it, but I'm fucking glad he did. You don't know how fucking scared I was, Talk." Martok pulled away and straightened his cloak to cover the end of his scabbard, as was the standard. He checked on the men. They rushed to line up in quick formation. He didn't give them time to reflect on what had just happened. Let them face their guilt and shame later over some strong ale. For now, they would serve the Lord of House Ferul with pride. Flawlessly. He gripped the pommel of his knife. He spoke the house words in his mind as he stood. Wait, I'm cutting all that. He gripped the pommel of his knife. Reynold patted him on the bicep and smiled softly. "I will never forget your heroic efforts, Martok. You will always be my protector." He caught himself from breaking. "My friend." Martok felt it, but could not believe it. He was born of the basest element. He was tainted by his father's hatred. He was torn. "When the time comes, will I have the strength to do it?" Huh. Will I have the strength to do it? To do what? So that's that. I'll stick this in there somewhere so it'll make sense. Otherwise, I'm going to have to redo the entire thing, and who needs that? So, here you go.